If you could just go into one, but their city is shielded with some kind of dome that has a force field around it that can stop all our attack. If you could just go into one of our one-man crush-depth submarines and get in there and attack them, then we and the Earth could be saved. I've a better idea, said Newton. And Newton told them all about it. Newton said that he was going to go down there without a submarine and fight them himself, then have the Federation fire everything they had at them when Newton destroyed the force field. And after Newton told them that, he splashed down into the sea and flew under the water to the Marianas Trench. A minute passed and Newton was 500 feet under the ocean. 5 minutes passed and Newton was a mile down and gaining speed. The only thing that was bothering him was the increasing water pressure. Newton went deeper and deeper until the sun's light couldn't be seen anymore. When Newton was 4 miles under, the pressure was unbearable, and it was dark like night. Suddenly, a submarine came up right by him. The captain saw Newton, and Newton saw the captain and his sub. The captain called the Emperor and said desperately, "Oh, mighty Emperor! Oh, mighty Emperor! A strange thing I see. There's a man with no sea equipment or diving suit, and he's clear down here with the crush depth that's apparently not hurting him." The Emperor shouted, "Destroy him! That's the terrible mutant Newton who destroyed our sea saucers yesterday. He's a supernatural enemy. Destroy him quickly." The submarine crew got the laser beam ready and fired it at Newton, hitting Newton in the midsection. Newton floated down, dazed and paralyzed. He quickly snapped out of it and rammed the side of the sub like a torpedo. Seawater started pouring into it. The submarine alerted every ship of the Empire to be on the lookout for Newton. Newton rammed the bottom of it. The entire submarine exploded. Newton knew now how to destroy them. All their fuel was beneath them. An hour later, submarines were all over the area. Newton had destroyed 20 of them and was increasing his score. He shot from one sub to the other, ramming them up underneath. The explosions they made lit up the darkness of sea for a while. Another hour passed, and only the underwater city of the Emperor remained. "Oh, no, no, no," shouted the Emperor. It can't be true. Our war fleet destroyed by that stupid mutant. I want everybody on guard for him, just in case his mutated body is strong enough to swim down here and attack the force field." And after Newton got done attacking and destroying all the submarines, he swam down with all his fastest speed to the Empire. He stopped swimming and drifted a mile over the domed city that was located in a steep mountainous terrain. Newton looked down and saw the bright lights of the city and decided to attack. He flew down through the ocean's currents and struck the force field, which knocked him back into a bunch of bubbles. Newton hit it again, and he was knocked back again. Then he reached into his pocket and pulled out a round proton bomb. Newton pressed the button on it, dropped it, and swam away. Suddenly exploded, blowing up so bad that the shockwaves knocked him out. He floated down and into a rocky sea crevice. The force field was still there. When Newton came to, he found himself in a giant bubble the size of a room. People were carrying him into the city. Newton acted dead so they wouldn't leave him out. When the bubble popped, yes! Bubble popped, the soldiers carried him into the city. It was more than a city, but a wonder. It was a lot like the other city Newton was in, with its pyramids and glass buildings with bright electric lights. Only this one didn't have any mutants in it, but had interesting architecture like that of ancient Greece with its Greek temples.